Hello! This is the beginning of week 4 of the adventure and I'm feeling good. Everything's washed, everything's fresh. Very exciting week ahead. We'll cross the 500 kilometre mark, which is quite significant. I'll come through Glastonbury. I'll finally come over the bridge, over the Bristol Channel into Wales, which means that in the second half of this week I'll be on home turf. I'll be hiking my stomping grounds. I'll be sleeping at home for a few nights. I'll have a visitor. This is all going to be quite epic and I'm really looking forward to this week and the next. It's going to be quite exciting. By the end of it, I will have completed what I call phase 1 of the adventure, Land's End to home, which is roughly a quarter of the way through. Now that isn't exciting. Let's do this. It's just non-stop rain today, just doesn't stop. That's alright, actually quite a nice ambience in the tent. It's just, my clothes are in a drying room on the campsite, so that's not an issue. So I'm just enjoying the ambience there. Oh man, what a night. There was a massive thunderstorm directly overhead with lightning and thunder coming very close together. And you're best not in your tent when that happens, so I hid out under some shelter here on the campsite, left the tent for about 45 or so, and then came back. I'm quite tired because I also got up early because weather forecast had more rain, but no rain so far. I think we're good, but now I'm quite tired. But that's no problem because I have coffee this morning. I carried that out from the rest day yesterday and I'm quite psyched about it. Currently walking through a bird reserve which is really rather pretty. It's called Hamwell and I met some serious birders with their equipment and a ton of knowledge about the local bird life, so that was very interesting. I've got rain on a little bit, but it wasn't as heavy as the forecast said it would be. Right now it's still gloomy but going well, and this trail is very, very, very pleasant. And I enjoyed watching the bird watchers watching the birds. What a morning. I've been following the Mendip Way through Ebbor Gorge and now through some woodlands and then fields, and it has been absolutely magnificent. That gorge though has been a hell of a sweat fest with climbs, whee, but pretty, so pretty. Now on my way to Wye Valley Lake via Priddy, and that means that tomorrow I'll be in Bristol. How exciting is that? Progress. Making good progress. Crossed the 500 kilometre mark yesterday. Wow. Didn't end up filming too much in Glastonbury. It's a bit strange. a town. Some people call it a vibe, so it's a hell of a vibe, but I don't think it's particularly my vibe. Ended up just passing through, having a look at the abbey, and then onwards. Once again, trying to outpace the rain. Sky's looking gloomy. First drops are here. Will I make it to the accommodation just around 2 kilometers before I get rained on? Or no? Yeah. No, that didn't work at all. Leaving Chepstow, which was actually really cute, and where I had this cute little room in a pub, so I'm well rested, which is necessary because today I am Bristol-bound. Bristol, check. Next stop, bridges. If I'm honest, I'm not liking the look of that bridge one bit. Yeah, more closures, unfortunately. I knew that some sections of the Severn Way would be closed when I would come here, closed until August this year. But yeah, the sections that are closed are really rather inconvenient because they sort of force you onto this busy road through the industrial estate, which is not ideal. But oh well. I'm going to connect to cycle path 41, I believe, and hope that that takes me through to Severn Beach, and from there I have a proper promenade sort of along the bridges, and that should be open. So let's try that instead. Sometimes you just don't want to believe what in your heart you know is true. Just tried to connect to the Severn Way again via a field where it looked like I could cut through, but there's just no getting through. I don't want the A road, but oh well, sometimes you just have to. And it's just this type of mud that sticks to your shoes in one continuous slap. It's like I'm wearing ankle weights. Unbelievable. Ooh. I mean, excuse me? How is this attached? How? Oh god. Alright, with a little bit of luck, I have a cycle path along the A road that I can follow. But yeah, just hit another closure there. Lost count how many that were. I knew that the Severn Way would be difficult, but I didn't think it would be that difficult. So if you can already see the damn bridge, it should be reasonably straightforward to get there. But it's not. But I think I have a cycle lane along here, so that's okay. That's doable. To be here feels like such a victory, especially after the last 2 days where the path was not particularly pleasant. But to be here, about to walk into Wales from Land's End, is just amazing. I've been picturing this moment for months, if not years, walking across the bridge, which means that I'm on home turf, and it just feels incredible. I am very happy. Alright, a detour of the diversion, but at least it's a footpath and not an A road. I take it. Welcome to Wales! On my way on the Wye Valley Greenway today. It crosses paths with Offa Dyke here and there, which I will join later on, but for today it's Wye Valley Greenway for me. That's a path from Chepstow to Tintern that has only recently been opened. In 2020 and 2021 they completed it. I say completed, but they're still working on it, improving it and making it more suitable for walkers, cyclists and wildlife. And it's a really neat trail. It's about 6 miles long or so, and it's mostly gravel and dirt paths with a little bit of lane walking either side in Chepstow and in Tintern, and I'm really enjoying this. It includes it's along an old railway, and they're using bits of the old railway for the trail, and it includes a railway tunnel as well that has been surveyed before it was open to the public because bats nest there. So they make sure that walkers and cyclists can share this tunnel safely with the bats without disturbing them too much. So they installed these super cool lights that illuminate the footpath, but leave the upper parts of the tunnel completely in the dark, where they created little spaces for the bats to roost. That makes the tunnel quite creepy, but super cool, and it's closed in the evenings and in winter to give the bats some space to roost and nest in peace. Super cool initiative, I think. It's about 1 kilometre long, just over 1 kilometre, the tunnel itself, and it's an experience. It's really rather cool. So, made it to Tintern. Gorgeous as ever, and now just turned off the Greenway. Now on my way towards Brockway, and then rejoin Offa Dyke to follow the River Wye. And back on Offa Dyke, and man, it's so pretty. I just love it here.